From now, it is live.
Okay, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, you are appearing for Karnataka Bank interview. What is the possible date they have given you?
So my interview is scheduled on 2nd of March.
Oh, only 2nd of March.
Yes, sir.
You are very lucky. You will be having about 6 or 7 days interview happening before yours.
Yes, sir.
That's one advantage. Good. So
Yes,
you
sir.
are from
Thank you.
which state?
So I'm from Uttar Pradesh, born and brought up in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. Basically, I'm from Uttarakhand, Kumaon region.
Very good. Kumal region. Right. But I suggest you confine yourself to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur only.
Okay, sir.
Because
I'll do that.
they will have confusion of whether to ask about Kanpur or the other one and all that. Keep yourself to Kanpur.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Good.
I'll remember that.
Yeah. Kanpur, do we have Karnataka Bank branch?
Yes, sir. We do have one branch in Kanpur that is in civil lines.
Acha, we have a branch in Karnataka Bank there also.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever visited that? There was no need for that.
No, sir, I have not visited that branch, but I do know that it is in civil lines and I've seen it from outside, but I never got an opportunity to go inside.
Very good. Good. Excellent. Now, what is your basic educational qualification?
So, I've completed my bachelor's in commerce in the year 2014 from Kanpur University, that is BCom. And for my master's, I've done master's in social work from Banasri Vidyapeeth in Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Masters in social work.
Yes.
Can you elaborate what did you learn in that master's degree?
Yes, sir, sure. So, sir, my duration of my course was from 2014 to 16. So we study multiple. So it is divided into four semesters. We study multiple subjects. Especially, we study about sociology. We study about different schemes of the government. We study about different acts. We study about different case studies. We study about the people in India and in the world, what atrocities people are facing, and what are the different problems they are facing from in day-to-day life.
This is what you studied, Acha. You said about different government schemes you studied.
Yes, sir.
Can you remember a few of them?
Yes, sir. Sir, there is Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, which was launched in 2015. There is Ayushman Bharat scheme of the Government of India. There's one which is under National Health Policy of 2017. Then there is Sahakar Ayushman Bharat scheme as well. Then, sir, there is one I can remember is Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. So, the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, they were launched in 2015 itself, and it was basically to provide social security, kind of insurance.
At a cheaper cost.
Yes, sir, at a cheaper cost.
Because the one is sold at 12 rupees, the other one is sold at 330 rupees only.
Yes, sir. Correct. Yeah. Correct, sir.
Good. Very good. You studied about this sociology and all that. Now,
yes, sir.
From your angle,
yes, sir.
What is the extent of women empowerment happening in our country? What are your views regarding that?
So my views about women empowerment is it's very personal, but I think it's growing. Right now, we see a lot of women participation. The women role is not only now confined to household work, but now it has now women are going to different heights, and we have women in politics, we have women in space, and we have women in banks. So yeah, we have now a multi-dimensional role we can see when it comes to women. And
now talking about Uttar Pradesh.
Yes.
Talking about Uttar Pradesh, are you familiar with some of the special schemes brought out for women? Just as in Tamil Nadu, we have schemes that they give some grams of gold for marriage for poor people. Are there any such schemes in Uttar Pradesh?
So sorry, I can't recall it right now.
Please try to collect information about that. That will be of use.
I will do that, sir.
Yeah.
I'll do that, sir.
But there is yet another scheme that has been done, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao.
Beti Padhao. Yes, sir.
Under that scheme,
Yes,
one deposit scheme was introduced. What is it?
okay. No, sir, I'm not aware.
In the
about
case
it,
of
sorry.
banks, and post offices,
Okay.
they were asked to open a particular type of deposit schemes in the name of girl children up to the age of 10,
Okay.
and the say savings to be done and the higher rate of interest. Even now they give 7.6% interest on that. What is
Okay,
the
sir.
name of that scheme? Have you not heard about this? In banking, when you have studied, you must have come across this.
So I know about the scheme Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Yojana, but I'm not very much aware about the scheme which you are talking about.
This name starts with the letter S.
Uh,
Have
what,
you heard of
uh,
Sukanya Samriddhi?
yes, sir. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So this is that scheme. So
Okay.
whenever we talk about women empowerment, possibly you can include this also.
Yes, I'll do that.
You can include this also, so that say importance given for women, it is increasing.
Yes, sir.
And in
Sure, sir.
states like Tamil Nadu,
Okay.
possibly it is there in Uttar Pradesh also.
Okay.
In government appointments and public sector undertaking appointments,
Okay.
women are given concession in respect of the recruitment. For them, a separate
Oh,
concession in marks.
okay.
Concession in marks is
I,
given. So that is why, you know,
okay.
OBC women, OBC men, scheduled caste
Mm-hmm.
men, scheduled caste women. So like that also it is divided. Even among general women, it is sufficient if they score less marks, whereas men have to score more marks because the competition is more.
Okay, sir.
Very good.
Yes, so that is, sorry, sir, but that is, I think, that horizontal and vertical reservation you're talking about,
Something
if
like
I'm
that,
not
yeah.
wrong.
Something I
Yes,
don't know.
sir.
I don't know about it, but I have heard
Yes,
this.
sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
You studied BCom.
Yes, sir.
BCom, what is this? E-commerce.
No, sir, BCom, Bachelor's in Commerce,
Oh, very good.
BCom.
So, what does BCom tell you?
So I didn't get your question.
Now, what are the things that you are taught in BCom?
So BCom, my specialization was in marketing, and which was in third year. For the first 2 years, we used to study all the subjects. So it was basically business studies, accountancy, income tax. I can just recall all these subjects for now. So it's been a lot of time. That's why.
Not revised.
No, sir, no.
Doesn't matter. Now, what do you know about marketing?
So marketing, sir,
Can
since
you be of help for us in the Karnataka Bank? Supposing you are taken into marketing,
yes, sir.
how will you try to get more business for us?
So, if I can just quote this with an example, I know one thing that the banks they have a certain target of selling few insurance schemes. I can give example for now of Punjab National Bank since my father is working as a senior manager in Punjab National Bank. So I have heard him saying few things like now for the insurance scheme, Punjab National Bank has tied up with MetLife. So they have a number of targets, monthly targets that they have to sell these many schemes, and the officers they have this target that which they have to fulfill, and the managers they have to be answerable to their higher union about that why the targets are not met. So I think so when if somebody comes to and if I get employed in Karnataka Bank and if some person comes to me and if we are talking like if he comes for some loan work or some other work, I can very easily pitch in about the PNB sorry the scheme. I think with Karnataka Bank,
And
Karnataka
what you
Bank
said
has
is
tied up
right.
with LIC.
What you said is right. Even in Karnataka Bank,
LIC. Yes,
PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited,
yes, sir.
they have arrangements with them.
Yes, sir. I saw that, sir, in the website.
PNB
Also,
MetLife, PNB MetLife, LIC, then Bharti AXA Life Insurance.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Uh,
I'm not sure whether you had an opportunity to go through this fully, but thoda पढ़ लीजिए इसको.
no, no, sir. I did went through that, and I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I can very easily pitch in the benefits of having a life insurance and benefit of having an accidental insurance. As in case of any mishappening, it can give you full or half coverage according to their premium amount and whatever option they opt for, and they can have a lot of relief if there is any death or if there is any accident. They can get a lot of relief in terms of money.
But one thing, for the
Yes.
question I asked, this is not direct answer because you are trying to explain to me about the insurance scheme. My question
Okay.
was, how will you help us if we take you to marketing? The answer
I,
has to be, as a
okay.
marketing personnel, I will devise strategies for improving of the business
Okay.
by personal contact or through say pamphlets distribution or through
Okay.
certain other local newspaper reports and by conducting campaigns and creating an awareness among the locals about the
Okay.
schemes and try to
Yes,
make
sir.
it a grand success by celebrating some weeks like women's week, lawyers week, doctors week,
Yes. Yes,
housewives
sir.
week, like that we will celebrate and try to improve our bank business.
True, sir. True, sir.
Can you try?
Okay.
Can you try it out? How can you help out the bank once you are posted in marketing?
So, sir, if I'm posted into marketing sector of the bank, then I will make sure that the customers who are coming into the bank, are, if they are interested, and taking some time out of them, and then making them aware about the various schemes of the bank, be the insurance schemes or any other schemes of the bank, and also by conducting few days which are very important, like the lawyer day, doctor day, and making them aware about the different banks, different schemes of the bank at that point of time related to all these sectors and people working in all these sectors for their own benefit, and also by newspaper publications and by radio
Radio
publications.
radio advertisement also, if
Yes,
necessary.
sir.
Very good.
Sorry, sir, I can. Yes,
Radio advertisement also very good. But one
yes,
suggestion, in one place
yes,
you
sir.
said if they are interested,
Okay. Yes, sir.
that should not be there as a marketing man. A market talk irrespective of whether you are interested or not.
Sir, true,
Yes
sir.
or no?
I keep that.
Have you not
True, sir,
seen?
true.
Yeah,
I have seen, sir. I have seen that.
I think the
Uh,
famous example is this Eureka Forbes. You know
okay.
that water cleaners.
Okay.
They will not leave you without buying a thing. Eureka
True, sir.
Forbes. Eureka Forbes.
Yes, sir. You make a post. Yes, sir.
Irrespective of whether you buy it or not, they will come. Similarly, LIC agents. But आजकल उतना देखता नहीं है because I am old. Nobody comes to me. But if you are
Okay.
young, people will come to you like agents,
Yes,
LIC
sir.
agents.
Yes, sir.
And Karnataka Bank has got arrangement for general insurance with
Okay.
which companies?
So that is with Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC.
No, and that was LIC. Now general insurance.
General
You are not
insurance.
ready. It is Universal Sampo, general insurance company, Bajaj
Okay.
Alliance.
Bajaj Alliance. Okay, sir. I'll just make a note
These
of it.
two companies, they have entered into arrangement as on date.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good. This is what we should
Okay,
know. But one thing, thorough
true.
study of our Karnataka Bank website is the must.
Sure, sir. I'll do that.
Have you heard of the concept doorstep banking?
Doorstep banking. Yes, sir. I've heard about it.
What is it?
So doorstep banking is basically making banking easier for the people so that they don't really have to go to the bank. that is the reason all the banks right now, they have gone digital. They have gone digital, and they have their own app
And
to
this is
which
no, this what you are telling is not that one. Under doorstep banking, people who are 70 years and above,
the cash can be
no,
taken
for
from
them,
them.
transactions are helped at home on payment of a reasonable fee of 70 rupees plus GST or
Oh,
75 rupees plus GST. ये तो all banks may introduce करा दिया. This is being done by an agency.
okay, okay, sir.
Outside agency is doing it, and it is
Okay, sir.
applicable in private sector banks as well as public sector banks.
Public. Okay, sir.
Now, can you recollect what are the other services a bank renders? We have so far discussed about, we have not discussed about loans and advances, but we went
Yes,
into
sir.
insurance. We also discussed about doorstep service. What are the
Yes, sir.
other services banks give?
So there is deposit facilities.
Ah,
There are deposit facilities, credit facilities,
hmm,
which we say loan
hmm,
is provided to people.
hmm,
Then, sir, there is foreign exchange facilities,
hmm.
and all of these right now.
Perhaps you don't remember the
Then there is,
locker facility.
yes, sir, locker facility and
अच्छा,
bank
आपका
transparency.
आपका कर्नाटका बैंक वेबसाइट का अंदर में देखने से तो मेनू का अंदर में पर्सनल का अंदर में लास्ट में आता है अदर सर्विसेज,
जी सर.
जिसमें लॉकर फैसिलिटी, ई फाइलिंग,
Yes,
दैट इज आईटी रिटर्न्स फाइलिंग, देन
yes,
ई
sir.
हुंडी दैट इज डोनेट टू
Okay,
टेम्पल and
okay.
online shopping, these things are given.
Yes, sir.
shopping
I
with
go through that, sir.
shopping with 100 plus online partners and earned rewards.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Yeah,
I go through
generally
that,
you
sir.
have covered the other aspects of it. Now tell me, under deposits, what do you know?
So deposit are like there is savings account deposit, there is current account. Uh, so yeah, all of these stuff.
No, but did you go through our
So there is
website?
six.
Did you go through
So there
the
is.
did you go through the website fully? No.
So I have gone through few aspects of the website, but not the full website. I've gone through these schemes and all. I've gone through that because it was somewhat related to my postgraduate degree. Uh,
No,
but deposits.
here menu. First click menu,
Okay, sir.
then click savings account.
Yes, sir.
You will get lot of savings accounts. वो सबको पढ़ा है. Privilege savings account, KBL, SB, TASC, KBL, SB, salary schemes, SB general, KBL Vanita, women, KBL
Yes,
Tarun.
sir.
वो जानते
Yes,
हैं?
sir. Yes, sir. I read all those things. So there was some KBL Tarun also. There was Sugama SB Sugama
Very good.
also,
हाँ,
and
Sugama.
there was something for high. There was something for these HUF HNI. Sorry, sir. High. I don't remember sir, the full form of it, but it was SB Money Ruby and Money Platinum scheme as well.
Oh, I am not seeing it. It doesn't matter. Good. Very good.
I
What is that SB Sugama?
The SB Sugama is a basic savings bank deposit account.
Excellent. Good.
It was
You score on that
basic-
point. Very good. Score on that point. You told correctly. But better go through each and everything. What is privilege savings
Yes.
account? What is
So
KBL, SB, TASC?
I will surely go
You
through
have
that,
to
sir.
go through savings, trust, and societies. That's what you are mentioning. Savings account
Yes.
scheme for trust, associations, societies, and clubs with attractive offers. Free
Yes,
SMS
sir.
alerts, free statement, free NEFT, discounts on collection of payment, complimentary checkbooks, free cash deposit withdrawal.
Yes, sir.
Balance is minimum rupees 25,000. So इसका अंदर में
Yes.
जो points दिया है ये सबको पढ़ना है.
Ji, sir. Of
There
course,
is
I
one
read it, sir.
there is one known as SB General, Salary
Yes, sir.
Privilege, KBL Tarun, KBL Kishore, Privilege Savings Account, जिसमें they have put some flower say bouquet as a symbol, Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then another one small account like that. Good. So please go through that.
Sure, sir. I'll go through that, sir.
Yeah. Now we will go to general banking.
Okay.
What is Negotiable Instruments Act?
So, Negotiable Instrument Act. I have read about it.
Abhi bhul
It
gaya.
includes, no, sir. I think it includes bills of exchange and checks.
And also promissory note.
Yes, sir, and also promissory notes. And but I can just recall only this one that it includes bills of checks and promissory notes.
No. Negotiable Instruments Act 1881 deals with the transactions relating to promissory note, bills of exchange, and checks.
Yes, the transactions related
Yeah,
to
of these, the major thing that we are bothered is only about checks.
Yes, sir.
What are the different types of checks that are there?
Different types of
Checks.
checks.
How? I mean, a check can be classified, can be given different names. For
Yes,
example,
sir.
bearer check,
So,
like that.
so there is order check, I can remember. There is a cross check.
Just a minute. Just
Yes,
1
yes,
minute.
yes.
Just hold on.
Yes, yes, sir.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Yes, please. Yes. Yeah. Right now, I am in an interview with a candidate. I will call you after this interview. Thank you. Yeah. So what I was telling you, I'm sorry, I forgot. Negotiable Instruments Act, checks. What are the different types of checks? Like,
there is
tell me.
Yes, so there is a bearer check, there is a crossed check.
Correct.
Then
Good.
there is a check to self, I think which is known as self check.
Okay.
Then there is a blank check.
Okay.
So I can just remember these four right now. Sorry.
So you are daughter of senior manager of a bank.
Yes, I must know more, sir. I will definitely work on that.
Bearer check, order check.
Yes, sir. Order check.
Dated check, undated check.
Okay, sir.
Post-dated check, ante-dated check.
Okay, sir.
Time-barred check. A check which is dated 3 months before the date of presentation. Valid stale check. It is known as stale check.
Okay, sir.
Then crossed check, uncrossed check. Crossed generally, crossed specially. बहुत कुछ बोल सकते हैं. We can tell so many things.
जी sir.
Excellent. So, but nowadays the concept of check has lost its relevance. Why?
So because everybody is involved in online transactions, or that is why, so according to my knowledge.
Yeah, you are right. Now, people are using ATM cards and online transactions. So, बिल्कुल इसके लिए use नहीं है.
Yes, sir. And then check means so you have to go to the bank, deposit it. Yeah. So it's an extra effort when people can do the transactions through the comfort of their home or office. They prefer that.
Excellent. Good. Like आपने rightly बोला है. Now, are you remembering about a section in Negotiable Instruments Act under which a person who is issuing a check without funds can be punished? And what does that section says?
That bounce, when the check gets bounced because of not having the bare minimum amount which is mentioned in the check if you have lower amount in the bank account.
Yeah. You don't remember section 138? I think I have given a material on that also. Did you go through the materials I have given? No.
Sir, I did go through the material, but I just read it for now, and I just marked up few things out of it. But I think I need to go through it again, sir. I'll go through it again.
Here, that section 138 says that people who are issuing checks without providing funds, they can be arrested and given 2 years imprisonment also.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now we
I
are,
remember
yeah,
that.
now we are in Karnataka.
Yes, sir.
You are a girl from married, unmarried.
No, sir, I'm unmarried.
Supposing you are posted in Mangaluru,
Okay.
will you be joining or will you ask for a change?
No, sir. As it is, I'm not going to fill any preference in the biodata form. I'm okay because, so the reason being that after 2014, this was the first time in 2020 that for a full year I was at my house because of COVID, thankfully. But so before that, in 2014 to 16, I was in Jaipur. Then for a year, I was in Delhi. Then from 2017 till 2019, I was working in Bangalore. So I've never been really with in Kanpur. So location has never been an issue.
So what is the choice you are given in the application form?
So I've not filled any preference.
Acha, no
It's
preference. Anywhere.
anywhere in
That's
yes,
good.
sir.
You said you were working in Bengaluru.
Yes, I was working in Bangalore. I quit in November 2019.
What was the nature of work you were doing in Bengaluru?
So I was a HR, and my major duty was into recruitment. So I used to recruit candidates for different BPO processes. So I was working with Capita, which is a multinational company in Bangalore, Whitefield location.
Hmm.
So I was into recruitment. So I used to recruit candidates, take interviews, shortlisting of the profiles, liaising with the account managers about the profile and the needs of according to their and the qualification they need, the kind of experience they need, all of that. So,
Why did you leave that job?
banking. So after completing my graduation, it was always that I wanted to pursue banking, but then I went for my post graduation, and after post graduation, doing it in HR, I wanted to have some job experience in HR as well. But banking was always there in the back of my mind. While I was there in the job, I was preparing for banking, and I have given few exams,
Hmm.
but in private. So as it is, I didn't used to get much of time to study, and it requires at least 4 to 5 hours of study every day, bare minimum. So that's why I thought that now it's high time that I start
You were
preparing
not having
seriously.
time.
Yes, sir. I was having a little difficulty. I was trying to manage it. I was managing it, but then there were days when because of my work profile was, I used to work for like 12 hours a day also.
Oh, acha,
So
now,
it was,
yeah, it was
especially
very,
during
yeah, especially during recruitment
peak,
periods. Yeah,
yes, during recruitment peak. So I hardly used, there were days when for 3 weeks straight we have worked
even
without even a single holiday.
even here
Like,
I work for 10 hours a day because of this
yeah,
4 or 5 banks coming, Karnataka Bank,
yeah,
SBI, CBO, very interesting.
yeah,
I'm not doing
yes, sir.
anything big, but still, mera kaam pura.
No, sir. No, sir. To be very honest, your videos have been really helpful, and because of that, candidates like us are getting mock interviews sitting at home. I
Very
think that's really great.
excellent, excellent. Acha, now you are a recruiter or you were a
Yes,
recruiter.
yes, sir.
What are the qualities you will look into before selecting a candidate for recruitment? Yeah, you can classify different posts and tell if any special qualities are required for those posts, or in general, what are the qualities in candidates you look into before selecting them.
Okay. So, first of all, I was a recruiter. So, I used to have conversations with the account managers according to their requirement. On basic level, they should have good communication skills because that is very important. There was a BOE test, which was a language test, which they had to pass and score 60% and above. Uh, so their work experience matters and the continuity in the work. If it is like so that they have worked for 6 months in one firm, then 3 months in another firm, and then 2 months in some other firm, so that shows that the person is not. There could be a lot of reasons for that, and we used to clarify those reasons. But if we are seeing a certain pattern, then we used to be a little skeptical because we needed proper reasons. Why did you leave the firm? Because a company also puts in a lot of time and energy in to train an employee. And if the employee leaves in less than a month or less than 6 months, then it is like a kind of a backdoor in the company.
Correct.
So all of these basic things, sir. But I think yes, the candidate should be very punctual. The candidate should have good communication skills. Goes without no saying because it is very important today. English, I'm not saying is a global language. We should know other languages as well, but I think it is very important because there are people like when I was in South, I didn't know any of the local languages. Although people were kind enough to talk to me in Hindi also, even though they didn't know it, but they were kind enough to talk to me in my language. But then English is a language through which you can converse with everybody and with the customers also.
So how much of Kannada did you learn?
So I didn't learn much. I'm sorry. I did learn how to like 1 to 10 counting. I did learn, but
So
now
tell
I've
me
forgotten that
1 to 10
also.
counting. Tell me.
So I've forgotten now. I There was some moon. So I don't want to really
Mono
talk
means
about it.
three. Mono means three.
Yes, I can just remember Moonu because I remembered it by combining it with moon. So I said, okay, I'll now remember this.
No, but normally as a young person
Yes, sir.
living in of course, a city like Bangalore will not allow you to learn Kannada language because people talk in different languages.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But if you had gone to a place like interior Kannada,
Yes,
interior
sir.
Karnataka,
Yes, sir.
like Hospet, I don't know, maybe places like Hospet, Merkara,
Okay.
Madikeri, something like that,
Okay.
आपको जरूर
Okay.
learn करना पड़ता है.
जी सर और आई थिंक करना चाहिए भी वो so actually ऐसा था कि when you are working in an MNC nobody talks in Hindi or English or sorry nobody talks in Hindi or their regional languages although
Oh,
my
they talk in
manager used
English
to
only.
yes sir because the customers we had so it was a UK based company so
Oh,
the custom and we had mixed crowd we had Bengalis also we had people from Odisha also working in our team so it was a mixed crowd
no. If
so
only you had picked up some Kannada,
yes sir
the interviewers would have been very happy with you because one, you are talking very well in English,
okay sir
you know Hindi,
yes sir
and थोड़ा थोड़ा कन्नड़ा बोलता तो
So,
हाँ
sir, I have no issues. I can learn Kannada, at least some basic languages. Sorry,
yeah
some
no
basic words, sir.
ಊಟ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತಾ ಊಟ
Okay, sir.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತಾ means was the food good, was the food
Okay,
tasty. I don't know Kannada,
okay,
just I'm just trying to make fun. Ah, that's what
okay,
it.
sir.
So, but one thing, as a young person, please make
Yes,
it
sir.
a point to
No,
learn languages.
true, sir. True, sir. I
I
totally
wish
agree,
I
sir.
wish you are posted to Mangaluru because you are satisfying their need for HR also.
Yes, sir.
Subida hoga. Good. Now tell
Yes,
me,
sir.
why should
Yes,
a
sir.
bank make advances?
Make advances as in loans. So, hello.
Please tell me.
So, why a bank should make advances that is loans? Because,
Yeah.
sir, I don't know how can I be blank in that question, but I do know this. But I've
No,
gone into
it
blank.
is commerce question.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what is banking?
So banking is a multi-dimensional aspect. Banking includes depositing in the bank. Banking includes taking loans and advances. Banking includes savings
No.
and
This is not
transactions.
this is not definition. Definition of banking is accepting deposits from the public and making advances to others.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Bankers are making advances because they have to earn money. They have to earn profit.
True, sir. True interest.
Without their earning profit, they cannot pay dividend to their shareholders. They cannot pay salary to their employees.
True, sir.
So, the basic question, can you please try it out? What is banking? Why banks are making advances?
Okay. So basically, bank needs to earn income, and they earn income through the interest they get through loans. By providing loans to different individuals, they get interest, a particular interest rate, and they earn money through. They earn funds, or they earn funds because of those interest rates, and that is why banks should lend money. They lend money all times in and changing at different interest rates to different customers.
Good. You told correctly. Now, this because you told in your own words, that was really good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me,
Right.
what is priority sector?
So priority sector lending, I have heard, so I read about this. So basically, the government has decided few sectors which are to be given priorities, which includes agriculture and MSMEs. So because before giving loans to any other sector like big industries or big factories, there should be priority to be given to all these smaller sectors in agriculture for their advancement. So.
Yeah, no, but one thing, your answer is not complete. For this
Okay.
priority sector means the sectors like agriculture, infrastructure, renewable energy, housing, education, like small, say, micro, small industries, small, medium industries. Likewise, a सबको
Yes.
detailed, you have to read a lot. You are not done a full reading.
Okay, sir. I'll do read that, sir.
Why? Yeah, I have provided the materials in that. Please go through that.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I will go through that, sir.
Good. Now we have been talking for about 36 minutes, not months.
Yes, sir.
Minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you do not hesitate talking because you are very good in communication. I should
Yes, sir.
ask you something which you cannot answer.
Yes, sir. I think so. There have been few questions which I was not able to answer, and I feel a little.
Yeah, it's okay. You can develop it. It's not a problem. What is the expansion of IDBI?
IDBI expansion. So this is difficult.
Huh?
IDBI.
Industrial Development Bank of India.
Okay, sir. Industrial Development Bank of
What is
India.
the expansion of PNB?
Punjab National Bank, sir.
What is the expansion of BOP?
BOP.
Bombay, Orange,
Okay.
Patna.
Okay. So I thought balance of payments, sir. Sorry.
Correct. What is KCC?
KCC.
Ah,
Kisan Credit Card.
correct. Kisan
Yeah.
Credit Card. Correct.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
What is APY?
APY.
Ah,
So, APY, so I'm not very sure of.
what is DD? What is DD?
Demand deposit.
Huh?
Demand deposit.
Normally we call demand draft.
Yeah, sir. Demand draft.
And APY is Atal Pension Yojana.
Yes, Atal Pension Yojana.
What is FCNRB?
FCNRB.
FCNRB. F for foreign.
So
Foreign
FCNRB.
currency non-resident bank deposit.
Okay, sir.
What is FDI?
FDI.
F for Finland, D for Delhi, I for India.
So foreign direct investment is FDI.
Correct. FEMA.
FEMA. So no idea. CMA, I have no idea.
Foreign Exchange Management Act.
Okay, sir. I'll note it down so that I can revise it later.
What is FI?
FI.
Financial inclusion.
Okay, sir.
Then these things you must know. I don't know whether have I provided these abbreviations in your this thing. I don't know. अच्छा, what is surfacey? ये तो बोलना बहुत मुश्किल है.
क्या है सर?
Surfacey.
Surfacing.
Sir, SARFAESI. That Surfacey Act which helps people to recover money for under the NPA Act. NPA.
Oh yes, sir.
वो बहुत बड़ा सेंटेंस है. Reconstruction, financial enforcement, security, interest बहुत बड़ा है.
Yeah,
what is
I didn't know about it.
What is the expansion of RTGS?
So RTGS is real-time gross. RTGS is real-time gross settlement.
What is NEFT?
So NEFT is net national. So NEFT is National Electronic Fund Transfer.
What is expansion for SDR?
FDR.
That is Sugar Delhi Right.
SDR.
Ah,
Sorry, sir. SDR.
Special Drawing Rights.
Okay, sir.
What is
Special
expansion
drawing.
of SEBI?
FEBI.
Sugar Sugar England, Bombay, India.
SEBI. SEBI. Okay, so it's SEBI is how can I forget SEBI? So SEBI Securities and Exchange Board of India.
Good. What is expansion of SIDBI?
SIDBI.
So
SIDBI. SIDBI Small Industries Development Bank of India.
Where is the headquarters? Correct.
Headquarters, or I'm not sure of. Sorry.
It is in your own state.
UP.
Lucknow.
Okay, yes, Lucknow. Like
ये कैसे अब नहीं जानते हैं, ये आपका घर का पास में है.
Yes, I'll make sure.
Very good. Anyhow, doesn't matter. It was good talking to you for the last 40 minutes.
Same here, sir.
That is communication wise 10 out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Knowledge wise 7 out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Clarity wise again 7 out of 10, because you, with your flair for talking, you talk more than what is necessary.
Yes, sir.
So these are my observations. You have scored how many? 24 out of 30.
Yes, sir.
So best wishes. We'll meet again if you need. After
no, sir, I definitely need
after
it.
You are preparing thoroughly.
Okay, sir. So probably, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
So probably I was thinking that now I'll just prepare more into depth, and then by next week I can contact you regarding one more mock.
Next Monday, yeah. Next Monday, sir, or your interview, yes, you have got about 3 to 4 weeks before you. So you can even space it this way, about 14 days afterwards, another one if necessary, before 2 days or 3 days before the interview.
Yes, sir, because I really need to work on few concepts I have, I think.
Yeah, you better go through the materials, then watch the videos. Most of them will be boring. And questions, I'll be repeating the very same question, but in every interview, there will be at least 4 or 5 new questions.
Yes, sir. Yesterday only, I think you were taking one interview of an MCOM candidate. There was this lady whose interview you were taking. So I prepared those questions, but unfortunately, you didn't ask.
I have not asked. All of those. Yeah. Yesterday means Sunday, na? Sunday.
Yes, so yesterday morning, I guess you were taking yesterday, or I saw the recorded one, but it was a very recent one, sir.
Recent. So yeah.
Yes, one MCOM candidate interview you were taking. She was, I think, from Bangalore.
Oh, excellent.
So
no, but questions will get repeated, but yes, not fully.
Yes, sure. So I was a little prepared from her interview, and I was like, okay, you might ask your questions.
No, actually, you know the concept of interview. It flows from what you are talking normally.
True, sir. True,
but here, when in order to tell them the concepts, I ask different subjects. But in your real interview, it will go from what the answer you are ending.
Yes.
जहाँ आप end करते हैं उधर से pick up कर देगा.
जी सर मैं अब आगे याद रखूंगी सर, and I'll prepare more and then we can talk again.
Thank you. Best wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Karnataka Bank exam was conducted some long time back, not now, 2020 or 19 end, I'm not sure.